solve this one together. And I will start with challenging the bot that has a rating over 3000. That's a quite high rating, and which means the bot is super smart. So my first idea is moving the king like closer to the d5 pawn, and let's see how it goes. And the black king also approaching, king d4. Okay, so here I have a dilemma. So if I take the pawn, the black king will go to e3 to take my pawn. And if I move king like downward, the king will go to e5, and probably it's there's no way I can take the pawn in the future. So if I play e3, let's do that. The king goes to f3, and if I take d5, black will take my pawn, and that's still a draw. So how can I get a win? Let's get back to the beginning. So this is about waiting move or triangulation in the endgame. That's a very famous and a very interesting technique. So instead of moving the king to like c3 and d4 in two moves, I would rather to choose a long route, like from b4. So in this case, that takes me one more step to reach d4. But the good thing is now the position, the same position which we saw earlier, but now it's black to move. So the black king has to decide whether moving to f5 or g4 or g5. But in the end, the king will get like far away from my pawn. So if it take like f5, and I can take the pawn. And so for e2 pawn, so the key square are the three squares if I want to promote. So even though the king goes to f4, I can move my king to d4. That's still one of the key square. I can definitely win. Okay, so in this case, what should I do? So if I move pawn to e4, the key square between these three, and the black king move to e7, no problem. I play e5 to forcing the king go to d7, and I outflank with king f6. And king d8, I move pawn forward. For a pawn at e5, this six square are the key square. My king is in one of them. That's good. Still opposing the black king and outflank. And then I will have a queen, and I can win the game. So I don't have to, play the rest of the game. So I can definitely to win. So the tricky part for this game is that, or the learning for this one is about triangulation. Sometimes a longer route might work the best for us. So this is the learning. So if I move king to c3 to d4, that will end up as a draw.